Good morning. It's morning time, coffee time. Aloha. We're on the conference committee on its agenda of Friday, April 19th, and we are in room 229. And that's the agenda for the day. And we'd like to welcome our House counterparts as well. And mahalo, senators, for being here, and those advocates out there as well. We'll proceed with SB 2721, and this is relating to ocean recreation. And this is the boating and ocean recreation criminal penalties. And for the Senate, it's myself, Senator Inoue, Chair Rhodes, Co-Chair Elefante, and Favela.
Good morning, Chair Inoue. Thank you very much for hosting us. On behalf of the House, it's myself and Tarnis co-chairs, Poi Poi Souza managers.
Okay. And we appreciate the chair's deliberation on this measure, members, and we've agreed that we initiate, and it's been circulated, the CD1. We do have extra copies. Any members wishing to have a copy, if you haven't? Okay, hearing none, then I'd like to, the chairs have agreed the recommendations for SB 2721. And this is adopting the CD1, the proposed. We'll be reinserting section 2, subsection C from the SD2, which authorizes the department to impose administrative fines and penalties for water pollution violations. And both chairs agreed to that. However, the Attorney General has sent communications for some additional recommendations for change. And number one, it's adding the words boating accidents on page 2, line 18, making technical and not substantive amendments and perfecting the date to upon approval. And what is not in the CD, that we got another recommendation from the Attorney General's office that came after the CD1 was circulated, and I'll read it. And the recommendation is that from the Attorney General is to delete the word other on page 6, line 4. And with that, we are ready, if the House agrees, Chair, and members, that we can move this measure, SB 2721, today.
Yes, we agree.
Okay, thank you. And again, may I take the vote? And again, I'd like to report that we will be passing and confirming SB 2721 SD2 HD2 with the CD1, and this is to clarify the penalties for violations of ocean recreation laws for the Senate. Okay. You know, gonna make some changes. I'm going to offer my co-chair to take the votes. And if you don't mind, he will probably do it. If you okay, my co-chair.
Very good.
Okay. We'll have some, enjoy the decision-making process.
All right, for SB 2721, SD2, HD2, there's agreed to CD1. Chair Inoue.
Aye.
I'll vote yes. Senator Elefante.
Aye.
And Senator Favela. Aye. May I take the vote for the
Yes, please.
House? Co-Chair Ichiyama.
Aye.
Co-Chair Tarnis.
Aye.
Manager Poi Poi.
Aye.
And Manager Souza. Looks like you all have a bill.
Thank you.
Very good.
We have a
Thank you.
bill. Thank you, folks. Okay, let's proceed with SB 3154, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, and this is relating to regulation of archaeological activities. And this measure as well, we do have a CD1 that has been circulated. Is there anyone here that needs a copy if you haven't gotten electronically? And anyone in the audience as well, if you want a copy, you can get one from our staff there as well. Okay? And this measure relating to ocean recreation, and it clarifies that failure to comply with approved mitigation commitments, conduct an archaeological inventory survey, or comply with other administrative requirements pertaining to archaeology approved by the Department of Land and Natural Resources shall result in civil and administrative violations. With this measure, both chairs has recommended passage, and we are just perfecting the date upon approval. Any discussions, members?
Just want to clarify, the title
Yes.
is relating to regulation of archaeological activities.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yes, okay. We have the CD, if there's no objections, may we confirm that we will be taking a vote on this measure?
Yes.
Okay. Chair Rhodes, co-chair, if you don't mind. Thank you. And chair goes aye.
Okay, so on SB 3154, SD1, HD1, CD1 has been agreed to. Chair Inoue.
Aye.
I'll vote yes. Manager Elefante.
Aye.
Manager Favela.
Aye.
And may I take the vote for the House? Co-chair Ichiyama.
Yes.
Co-chair Tarnas.
Aye.
Manager Poi Poi.
Aye.
And Manager Souza.
Aye.
Got another bill?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're moving. Thank you.
Okay, next we're going to House Bill 2467, relating to rent credits for demolition and infrastructure costs on public land leases. On behalf of the House, it's myself, Tarnas Nishimoto, co-chairs, and Chan Takayama Souza as managers.
Okay, thank you, Chair. For the Senate conferees, myself, Senator Inoue, Chair Aquino, co-chair Elefante, and Favela.
Okay, on this one, I think we're still waiting for money approval. If it's okay, Senator, can we move this over to Monday? April, let me just check. April 22nd, 10:30 a.m. in this conference room 229.
Okay, no problem with that.
Okay. Thank you. Next, House Bill 2475, relating to commercial ocean activity. On behalf of the House, it's myself, Sayama, as co-chairs, Poi Poi Souza as managers.
Okay, for the Senate, myself, Senator Inoue as chair, co-chairs Keoho Kaloli and Rhodes, and Favela member.
Okay, on this one, we just got some proposed amendments from the Attorney General, so we'd like to work on a proposed CD1. May we also roll this to Monday, April 22nd, 10:30 in room 229?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Ready?
Yes, yes.
Next is HB 2478 HD1 SD1 relating to the Pacific Marine Fisheries Compact. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Reps Tarnas and Kila as co-chairs, Ichiyama Souza as managers.
Okay, thank you. Representative Chair Poi Poi. For the Senate, the conferees are myself, Senator Inoue as chair, co-chair Gabbard, and members Elefante and Favela.
Okay, thank you, Chair Inouye. So for this one, we have a proposed HD1 with a couple of amendments, CD1 with a couple of amendments. On page 11, relating to requirement of a Native Hawaiian cultural representation on the commission. The amendment is to enhance the definition but maintain the intent of the language in the SD1. And I'm very grateful to your committee for inserting that language. And also to propose to remove the defective date and add upon approval. So just to read out the proposed amendments, the CD1 on page 11, line 6 to 9 would read, and it would also make a correction of a typo, changing the word as to of. So it would read, provided that at least one commissioner shall be a practitioner of and expert in traditional and customary Native Hawaiian cultural fishing practices and shall serve as a representative of such on the commission.
Okay, we agree. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We do not have approval yet for finance, so if we could also reconvene same place and time for 22-10:30 in room 229.
No problem.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And HB 1925, HD2 SD1, relating to the Hawaii State Planning Act. For the House, we have myself and Rep. Keela for co-chairs and Chen Ichiyama Souza as managers.
Okay, for the Senate conferees are Chair Inoue, Co-Chair Lee, members Elefante and Pavel.
Thank you, Senator. We have a proposed HD1, which just proposes to insert the amount for appropriations and remove the effective date and add July 1, 2024 as the effective date. So we would insert $300,000 total in appropriations, $225,000 for the cost of administrating the task force, and $75,000 for the cost of one FTE.
And perfecting the date as well.
Yes, and putting in an effective date.
Thank you.
And we do not have finance approval yet, so if we could also reconvene, same place and time, the 22nd, 4/22, 10:30 in room 229.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we are adjourned.
Good job.